Welcome back to Jade's Creative Corner. Today we are doing another character in 6 different art styles. But if you watch the Snow White one, we're going to choose some different art styles to the ones that we picked for that video. This time I decided to pick Woody from Toy Story. And as I began this challenge, I already came into a problem. The problem was that when I drew the first one, which is the original Disney Pixar, I decided that he had to look toy-like because obviously he's a toy. But I quickly realised that as I began to do other art styles throughout the video, drawing him as a toy is just not going to work. So instead I did Woody as if he was a real person, entering the multiverse, and seeing how he looks in different animation styles. Who is your favourite character out of Toy Story? My favourite character is probably Buzz. I actually think that he's the nicest, and that's something that's important to me. I also love Slinky, and I also love Bullseye. I do really like Woody too. I think Woody's an interesting one, because I think he's the main character for a reason. I think it is expected that most people will favour him. He also shows an array of feelings, making him relatable. But myself personally, I don't always like the choices he makes. And that's okay, I don't expect to always like somebody's choices. But overall, I think he has a great amount of loyalty, and he does have people's best interest at heart when he doesn't let himself get in the way, and his feelings of jealousy. Before I go on to draw Woody in different themes and different styles, I'm curious, which ones would you like to see? Would you like to see some of the same, or would you like to see something different? I'm going to do what I did in the Snow White video, and I'm not going to tell you what style it is until the end. I want to see if you can guess it. I also realised that I don't know if people actually want to watch me draw it in pencil first, or whether they would just like to see me outline it in the pen. So as I go on, I start to cut out the actual pencil drawing. The reason I was unsure about keeping it in is because I like to see the humanness of somebody. I like to see when they make mistakes, when things aren't proportioned correctly, and how they go about correcting it, but I don't know if everybody else likes that. So again, let me know. Also, I apologise here for the camera quality, it doesn't stay like this throughout. I actually tried to rub my camera and clearly made it much worse, but bear with me. And here you can see the biggest blunder of all. The pen bled all over my picture. Thank God for white pen. Although it doesn't fully correct it, at least it gave me the opportunity to just carry on. What do you do when you're drawing and you make a mistake? Do you carry on? Do you find a new way around it? Using these pens is new to me. They're actually my son's pens, and they're overall pretty good. But there is an element of bleeding, and you will see this as you begin to see the work closer up. I'm not too sure if I found better pens that I would stick to using these ones. This one is a dead giveaway, but I just wanted to input one of the comments here, mainly because I completely agreed with the person who wrote it, but then as I began to draw it and colour it, I just loved it. And this one ended up being my personal favourite. But as I spoke to my family members, so I spoke to my husband, I spoke to my daughter and my son, they all had a different favourite, which really surprised me. I think the artist in me likes to see, and probably favours to a degree, artistic style that is less simplified. But I understand that from everybody else's reactions, that's not what everybody else feels like. And that's another reason why I'm really glad to do these challenges, because it often shows me what their favourite animation is. But it also shows me that you don't need to put a ton of time and a ton of effort and a ton of work into something for other people to like it, which is pretty reassuring. Because if there's any fellow artists watching, art is really time consuming, and although I absolutely love it and it is really recharging to me, the simpler the art style, the more I just assumed people would hate it. But I've quickly learned that that's not the case. What do we think this one is? Moving on to the next one. This one is often a widely liked favourite. I really didn't think that I'd executed this style well, but again, I brought my family in, asked them what they thought it was, And every single one got it right, so I'm hoping that the same happens with my audience too. What style do you think this one is? And what type of character do you think that he would be in a program like this? There's something really pleasing about watching all 6 come together on one page. This style was a little different. I've never actually attempted to draw in this style before, but I thought it looked pretty cute. I imagine as well, depending on what generation you come from, some of these will be easy to spot and maybe some will be something that you might not have seen before. What style do you think this one is? And there we have it, when Woody from Toy Story entered the Multiverse. Number 1, we have Classic Woody. Number 2, we have Rick and Morty Woody. Number 3, we have Anime Woody. Number 4, we have South Park Woody. Number 5, we have Family Guy Woody. And number 6, we have Snoopy Woody. Or would you call it Peanut Woody? See you again soon.